greatest political comeback in the history of the United States of America.
Donald Trump is all set to return to the White House after his victory over Kamala Harris in the recently concluded U.S. presidential elections. President-elect Donald Trump has started putting his team together, which also includes two Indian Americans, Vivek Ramaswamy and Tulsi Gabbard, which is music to India's ears. U.S. President-elect Donald Trump has appointed Tulsi, who is an ex-Democratic Congresswoman and newly minted Republican, as the Director of National Intelligence.
Specifically because of the leadership that President Trump has brought to transform the Republican Party and bring it back to the party of the people and the party of peace, that I'm proud to stand here with you today, President Trump, and announce that I'm joining the Republican Party.
Tulsi has made history as the first Hindu to be elected to the Congress. A lifelong vegetarian, she took her oath of office on the Bhagavad Gita, which is a sacred Hindu text. She was raised Hindu by her mother, who embraced the faith after being born in the United States. Tulsi is the first Hindu-American congresswoman who pledged her support to Prime Minister Narendra Modi's initiative to establish an International Yoga Day. In a statement, Gabbard had expressed her commitment to lead the effort in the Congress, saying, and I quote, "I promise to take the lead in passing a resolution to support Prime Minister Modi's call to the United Nations." Tulsi has often condemned the atrocities against Hindus and other minorities in Pakistan and Bangladesh. In fact, while speaking about violence against Indian minorities, she said, and I quote, "The recent rise of violence against Indians, Hindus, Sikhs and other religious and ethnic minorities is deeply concerning."
As a member of Congress, I introduced a resolution that called for the protection of Hindus and religious minorities in Bangladesh, people who continue to be targeted and persecuted to this day. Now, the height of this persecution actually began 50 years ago, when the Pakistani army systematically murdered, raped, and drove from their homes millions of Bengali Hindus because of their religion and ethnicity.
On Pakistan, the former Democrat said, and I quote, "In Congress, I've worked to cut back U.S. assistance for Pakistan, particularly any military assistance, and increase pressure on Pakistan to stop these dangerous actions and break these ties." On Kashmir, Tulsi Gabbard has expressed that the situation is far from straightforward. She highlights the region's historical and cultural complexities. She even noted that understanding Kashmir requires recognizing its past and the experiences of those who were displaced. On her Hindu identity, Tulsi Gabbard has faced unique challenges and frequent allegations of being a quote-unquote Hindu nationalist. In fact, in an op-ed, she shares her frustration with a stereotype condemning what she called religious bigotry in American society. In fact, in an op-ed, she shared her frustration with a stereotype and condemned what she called religious bigotry in American society. She argued that her support from people of diverse faiths like Christians, Muslims, Jews, Buddhists is a testament to her inclusive approach. On the Bhagavad Gita, she described the Gita as a transcendental lifeline that provides hope, strength, and wisdom in times of uncertainty.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare.
If you want to seal the border, vote Trump. If you want to restore law and order in this country, vote Trump. If you want to grow the economy in this country, vote Trump. If you want to revive national pride in this country, vote Trump. If you want to stay out of World War III in this country, vote Trump. If you want to make America great again, vote Trump.
Meanwhile, amongst the first Indian American pick by the US President-elect Donald Trump is biotech entrepreneur Vivek Ramaswamy, who has been tasked with improving government efficiency along with Tesla's owner Elon Musk. Vivek Ramaswamy, an Indian American multi-millionaire who launched his bid for the White House in February 2023, is known for his anti-woke and anti-establishment views. However, the 38-year-old born in Ohio to Tamil-speaking Brahmin parents who immigrated to the United States from India ended his White House bid in January this year after he finished fourth in the Republican Party's first nominating contest. But since then, Vivek has pledged his unconditional support to Donald Trump and has given his unrelenting support to Trump by backing him on a number of critical issues, such as the now President-elect's plan to deport illegal immigrants from the United States. Vivek Ramaswamy hasn't shied away from his religious identity, his Hindu roots, and has in fact worn his Hindu identity quite openly. In fact, during a televised CNN debate just ahead of Iowa, Ramaswamy laid down why he believes his upbringing in Hinduism aligns with the core tenets of Christianity and also highlighted his connection to Christianity through his education at St. Xavier's, a Catholic high school in Cincinnati. Well, according to Moody's ratings, India stands to gain significantly from the recent shift of power in the United States. During his first term, Donald Trump had shared warm relations with Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi. But this time around, the geopolitical landscape appears to be a little bit more complex than before. While Trump's re-election presents both opportunities and risks for India, while there could be short-term challenges, particularly from a stronger US dollar, rising interest rates, and potential capital outflows, India stands to benefit from global supply chain shifts with key sectors like IT, pharma, and manufacturing gaining big. For now, India is celebrating Trump's cabinet pick and would be very pleased to have a strong Indian influence and presence in the Trump 2.0 cabinet.